Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Packed FBA video tutorial. Today I'm going to be going over, let me see the video guide, the best way to start selling on Amazon, no risk involved at all whatsoever. So, a lot of you guys might be thinking, like there's not many ways to actually start selling on Amazon. And yes, that's somewhat true, but there's actually two different ways that you can start selling. So, you can start selling through Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by FBA, or fulfilled by Amazon, sorry. Or you could start by selling through fulfilled by merchant, right? So I'm going to go over to some disclaimers really quick before we actually start. Mainly with this method of selling, especially it's best for beginners. It's best if you don't have much capital to play with and you need those larger margins that you need to scale with FBM. I will say, most of these FBM leads that people are going to be selling or product they're going to be moving are going to be shipped out with either Butterfly labels, Shipify labels, Zapship.io, websites like that. And there's been a lot of rumors and stuff going around saying that they're counterfeit labels. And I don't have an exact answer for you. I'm not too sure about that. But what I will say is use them at your own risk, use them at your own discretion, but they are very, very cheap. I'm going to use Shipify for an example. USPS rates first class 1 to 15 ounces to $2.25. USPS priority $3.45, $6. Like, you can see that it's very, very cheap. So this is going to help increase your profit margins exponentially, and it's just going to help out a lot when dealing with that. So first thing I want to go over, let's just make a Google Doc real quick. Let's go for it. Gonna go ahead and just make one real quick. So, sorry I didn't have a presentation laid out beforehand. I just wanted to do it as I went. Steps for selling on Amazon through FBM. All right. So, before I get into this, this is absolutely the best way to start selling on Amazon if you do not have much money, or even if you do have a lot of capital. This is also a good way to just get used to Amazon and seeing how everything works. So before we get into the video, I appreciate you guys for hanging out and Packed and chatting, using the information that I'm providing as well, because I want to make sure that I am at least making a difference, and these video tutorials are worth my time, right? So as long as it helps one person out there, that's all that matters. So this is how I started with selling on FBM. This is how I'm going to teach you guys. So number one, obvious for everybody that's new to Amazon, open a seller account, right? Open your seller account if you haven't already. Let's assume that you got everything set up. Number two, get your shipping supplies. All right, a lot of people overlook this. It's not a big deal. But I'm actually going to show you guys how to get free shipping boxes, free shipping labels. The tape and the bubble wrap you'll have to buy, but honestly, I don't really buy too much bubble wrap. I don't have to protect a lot of the stuff that I'm actually shipping just because of what it is. But number two is get your shipping supplies. Go to USPS.com, right? And let's assume that you're using USPS labels, okay? We'll go to shop, shipping supplies. I personally prefer USPS, especially if I'm shipping lighter stuff, just because it's a cheaper option. If you're shipping stuff that's more expensive, I'd say over like 30 to 40 pounds, I would go to UPS because they tend to protect the packages a little bit better. So you're going to go over to free shipping supplies. Guys, look at all this shit. Look at all these envelopes, all of these boxes. All of this stuff is completely free and nobody takes advantage of it. Instead, they go to Walmart, aka me. I used to go to Walmart and just buy all of my boxes for $1. Imagine how much money you're saving. I've shipped over like 500 packages so far this year, selling through Amazon. So I've saved over $500. That's a whole ass PS5 if you look at it, right? Or that could be money that you put towards some other course or mentorship for something you want to learn with Amazon, or anything else. So get your shipping supplies here, especially just keep in mind that with whatever you're buying, obviously priority mail boxes, you have to use USPS priority mail labels. So yeah, guys, the ones I'd recommend, honestly, get you some small boxes. I'd get some small boxes. The medium box is number one. And then I would get the large boxes as well, and the priority mail box number 7. Those are the best boxes to get. Depending on how much space you actually have, I would just load up, man. Like, you click on this box right here, get pack of 25. I would actually just get max quantity of 20, depending on how much product you're going to ship out and how much space you have. That's what I would do personally. So with UPS, and guys, you can't get free shipping tape or free shipping or like bubble wrap and stuff, but what you can do is get free boxes and shipping labels from UPS as well. Products and services. No, not shipping service. Sorry, guys. You're going to go to UPS, click products and services, business shipping tools, order supplies. Okay, I'm not logged in. Can we just see the supplies without doing that? Let me just try to log in real quick for you guys. Might be here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here we go, boys. All right. Now it should let us order some supplies. Okay, cool. Packaging. All right. Now, I will say the UPS boxes aren't as big by any means, but they're still free boxes and you can still ship stuff with them. So you got all these boxes here. The UPS Express boxes you can use for UPS Express. And I actually haven't used UPS Ground on these boxes yet, so I wouldn't know. But just showing you guys, there's more free shipping supplies that you can get. So I think that's not what I'm trying to do. Blank forms, envelopes. You can also get envelopes, and this is where you get your labels. If it'll click it. There you go. So UPS World Ship Thermal Tracking Label 4x65. Tracking label. Yeah, look, I mean, look at all this, guys. All of this shit is free. So, oh yeah, here. Right here. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so you can actually get these. And that'll go in like the standard label printer. My label printer is a little bit different. But to be safe, they're all free. So I'd get the direct thermal labels and the World Ship labels, the 4x6.5, and this one as well. Honestly, matter of fact, just get all of them. They're free. They're free, guys. Just pick them all up. Free shipping labels, free shipping boxes. It'll save you a ton of money. Anyways, back to the tutorial. So, step 1, open your seller account. Step 2, get your shipping supplies. And once you're ready to get started, then it's time to source for leads, right? So, you can go about it 2 ways. Actually, there's 3 ways to go about it. Number 1, what I suggest is going to our how to source guide, and I have a whole presentation on how to source. It goes through what you'll need, what is reverse sourcing, seller amp terminology, and there's an entire video tutorial as well. Like literally, if it'll load here. You want to make sure, okay, so for example, and there's Walmart's 26-minute long tutorial on how to source and find your own product. If you don't want to do that and you want to take the lazy route, you just want to take it easier, you can look at our free leads that we post now and then. I try to get at least 1 lead out a day. But with my other clients, my other mentees, it does take a little while. So you can get some free leads from Pact. Or the third thing that you can do is when the mentorship actually opens back up, it's not open at the... Okay, nice. Okay, nice. This guy put ban. That's cool. Our mentorship program isn't going to open until May 26th again because I'm actually out of spots. But you can also sign up for the mentorship that's going to be coming out soon. I release spots every month. And then you can get taught one-on-one how to sell on Amazon from start to finish. Learn how to source one-on-one. I did not mean to do that. So yeah, so step number 3, source for leads. And then step number 4, you're going to be... This is where shit gets different, right? So this is where shit actually starts happening. Okay, so you source your leads, you find the lead, you want to list, and then guess what? And especially if you find a lead from Walmart or something, that's actually even better. But when you find the lead that you want to list, you're going to list it before you actually even buy the product. Okay? So you're going to list it before you buy the product, and you're asking, oh, well, why would you do that, right? Number one, as soon as the product sells, you're going to update the tracking information with the shipping label that you're going to purchase. So as soon as you get an order, fulfill it as soon as possible and update the tracking. And that's going to give you a couple of days to actually get that product in hand and be able to ship it out. Personally, I've taken up to like a week and a half to actually ship it out before, just because something else came up and it actually worked. Like they still went through with the order and it never got canceled. But I recommend not taking longer than like 3 days to actually do it. So say you find a lead from Walmart, right? Let's look at this baby Yoda. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Say you wanna list this, right? This is a good lead if it's even on here, right? Let's just say it's this. I don't know. You guys are gonna hate me for this. The Mandalorian. Okay. Say you want to list this Mandalorian. You list it, you get an order, you hop over to your lead, and then you place the order, right? So not only does this remove the risk from buying a product and then having your capital held up in that product, and then you have to go return it in order to list different things because you buy them beforehand. Not only does it do that, but it also gives you an idea of how much an item is actually going to sell. So you're going to find the lead you want to list. Then you want to list it, obviously. Get the sale. And then, I know this is a little bit quick, but then you're going to purchase the shipping label and update the tracking as soon as possible. And also, I am going to say, guys, Amazon will pay you out. In my experience, Amazon will pay you out, oh my God, I can't spell, 14 days after you update the tracking information. So that's why I'm stressing update the tracking information as soon as possible so much, is because you want to get paid as soon as possible. You want to keep your money flipping. So step number 7, purchase shipping label, update tracking. Step number 8, purchase the product and fulfill the order, right? Now, there's really no risk with doing this. The only risk is you get an order and you find out that your lead is out of stock or you can't get it in time for some reason. And worst case scenario, you have to cancel an order, right? And that shouldn't happen very often, so your account health should be in good standards. But yeah, guys, like that is literally the best way to start selling on Amazon. Get your seller account open, get your shipping supplies for free. All you got to do is buy the tape. And then even if you wanted to take it a step further, you're also able to, say you don't have a car, right? Say you don't have a car. You can do a USPS pickup request, which is free. And then I believe UPS pickup is like $25. $25 per pickup. Don't quote me on that. So even if you don't have a vehicle, that's all you're really going to need. And then you're going to source for your leads, find it, list it, get the sale, and then update the tracking information, purchase the product, and fulfill the order. So the last thing I want to say is just because you're getting the sale does not mean that you get the money right away. So I know a lot of you guys are new, but that doesn't mean that you get the money right away. So don't expect to start with $0 in your bank account, get the order, and what I'm trying to say is don't expect to get the order and then receive that money and buy the actual product with that money that you got from actually selling the item. It doesn't work like that. Like, you still have to have the money and the capital beforehand to still buy the product, because you won't get paid out for another 14 days. So anyways, guys, I hope this helps some of you. And I know a lot of people actually that are still doing this to this day, and I'm even doing it as well for the FBM leads that I do find. So if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. My name is Clayton. And if you guys want to post some success and let me know how it worked out for you guys. Also, another thing to throw in, this is great if you can only start with a credit card. You can actually get the sale, update tracking, get paid out in 14 days, and you still have an extra 15, 16 days to pay out that credit line. Like, it works out really well. I've never had a problem with Amazon delaying the payout or anything. So anyways, guys, this has been a a pretty good video tutorial, I guess. I hope that it's going to help a couple of you guys. My name's Clayton. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me and let me know how this guide has helped you as well. So I'll see you guys later.